Pantoufleee! Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new in-shop video, and today, a special thing, LÖWE and E25 in the shop for only, yes, only 14 bucks. So of course, yes, go for the offer because the E75 is the E25 is an amazing tank, and the LÖWE is a pretty good tank as well. So we're gonna just review them in case you still hesitate on if you need or not to buy the bundle, but of course it's a great bundle. So let's start first with the LÖWE. What do you need to know about this tank? I think most of you already know how the LÖWE behaves in battle. You have a good mobility. No, not good. I would say average. You have an average mobility, and the armor is trollish. Honestly, you are going to be able to bounce a couple of things because this tank received a massive armor buff, but still, I think it's one of the best tier 8 premiums to make money because you have the best credit coefficient at tier 8 with this one. That's the LÖWE. And concerning the gun, you have a great one because it's quite accurate, 310 alpha damage with a good reload. It's definitely enough to do the job, and you have a crazy penetration with gold shells. So whenever you struggle to penetrate, you just have to switch to a PCRs, and you are gonna be able to penetrate pretty much everything. So, concerning the game, as you can see, I tried to take an all down position here with the LÖWE, but I see that it's clearly not working, so I decided to go back. And of course, I took a lot of shells here because you need to keep in mind that even if the LÖWE frontal armor is great, the LÖWE side armor sucks. Honestly, never try to angle this tank because if you do, you're gonna get penetrated. Let's just stay straight in front of your opponents. That's the same shit as the Tiger 2, for example. And now we go for the T54 mod 1. I tried to take a safe position. I don't even know how this one went through. I truly don't understand how he penetrates this one, but still. I try to get my T54 mod 1. I don't really want to move from here because, as you can see, I only have 411 HPs. So I'm just gonna wait for the T54 mod 1 to show up. And as you can see, we're in a 3 versus 3 situation. That's why I don't want to do any mistakes. And the T54 does the mistake for me. I kill him. Now I only have to deal with the T34. And as you can see, I'm trying to stay all down. Really, this tank is a great all down tank because most of the time when people are aiming at your turret, even if there are a lot of spots on the turret that are highlighted as penetrable, most of the time they will bounce because you need a crazy hack of penetration to be able to go through. Now I only have to deal with the Revalorisé. I want to go in, but I'm thinking, hey, you know what? Here I have the high ground, I can hide myself and only show my turret, which means I have a strong position here. So I'm just gonna wait for the M4 Revalorisé to show up, but he spotted me, and therefore I'm telling myself, okay, you know what, he spotted me, he will never go out of his position to try a shot, because I'm nearly impenetrable from here if he can't see my lower plate. And I see that the VK is coming as well, and I'm telling myself, you know what, I'm gonna go straight in because I want to have damage. I only have 400 HPs, but if I manage to make him bounce at least one shell, it shouldn't be a problem for me to finish him off after. So here we go for a first shot, and he bounced with gold. So it shows you that the frontal armor is great, especially on the upper part of the hull, because your weak spot, even if it's not the worst weak spot ever, but your weak spot is as always on German EV, the lower part of the hull. Now he tries to push, but I have the advantage of the reload, meaning I can just destroy him. 3.7k damage, 3 kills. Honestly, the LÖWE is a pretty good tank. I would definitely recommend this tank to everyone. Especially maybe I would say new players. Honestly, the LÖWE is a really great tank to learn how to play your EVs at tier 10 and stuff. So really, go for the LÖWE if you want, if you're a newbie, or even if you don't have one in your garage. That's an emblematic tank and you definitely need to have one. And as you can see, we did a couple of credits, approximately 100,000, so that's fine. So now let's talk a bit about the second tank, which is the most interesting in my opinion here, the E25. I know Wargaming is not selling a lot of these tanks because I think we saw it only 2 or 3 times this year in the shop, and it's I understand why, because even if it's not let's get this straight. This 25 is not overpowered. Why is it not overpowered? Because you need to have a lot of skill to be able to play it correctly. Because as you don't have any armor, you will not be allowed to do any mistakes. Because you're gonna get punished for every mistake you're gonna do. So, what do you need to know about the characteristics? Let's sum up. Great mobility, great gun, great camo rating, no armor. That's all you have to know about the 25. And the low profile is a great thing combined with the gun depression you have, because most of the time if you go on the hill where the enemies can see you, or you don't have anyone proxy spotting you, you can do great things, because as long as you're not spotted with your 3.2 seconds of reload, you're gonna wrecked pretty much everything. So here I decided to go straight in, because I thought, hey, you know what, if I don't go in, I'm not gonna do my damage, because as you can see we are pushing on the right side. So I decided to go in. I go on the T-34, a bit of a mistake here, because I thought he was not looking at me, he was busy with the rest of my team, but apparently not. So we are gonna go straight in with the KV-2. I think the KV-2 is gonna get the kill, because he doesn't really need to aim, just an HE will do the trick, and that's exactly what happened. Now we only have to deal with the Panther. As you can see, I can just right click because of the great penetration I have on this tank. I go in. I know I'm probably gonna take one shot, yeah I do, but I don't care, because I see that the Panther doesn't have the last gun, which means I will have enough time to kill him before he can reload and actually destroy me. So someone stole the kill, I don't care, I don't mind. I'm gonna go straight back, as you can see with my great mobility, to maybe get the M41 Bulldog or the Nashorn. I think the most threatening tank here is the Bulldog, but still we're gonna go for the Nashorn, because the Nashorn can't really move. And here is what you need to do about with this tank. As you can see, I'm shooting at the tracks. With this tank you need to perma-track your opponents. That's how it works really effectively. And here it worked for the Nashorn, we destroy it. Now I want to go away because I'm afraid of the M41 Bulldog. I don't want him to push me straight, because I'm a one-shot for him. I can see the ISU, and that's what I was talking about early. That's what I was talking about early. As you can see, the great gun depression, the camo rating. If nobody can spot you, you're a god, because here he's not gonna know what is coming for him. Every 3.2 seconds you have a 175 alpha damage. It's OP. Or 160 alpha damage. I can't remember the average alpha damage you have on this tank, but still. And now we go for the M41 Bulldog. We missed one, unfortunately. We go for a second one. I'm glad he's not even trying to kill us. Let's see, can we have the kill? Maybe, using the great mobility. And no. No. But that was a nice game. Yeah, I played it a bit aggressively in my opinion. You shouldn't play it like that. Here it worked because I was a bit lucky. And yeah, 3.2k damage, and same as before, you do some credits here, 60,000, because I used a couple of hits. But yeah, both of these tanks are great tanks, so definitely the bundle is worth it, because for less than 20 euros you have a tier 8, a good tier 8 and a good tier 7. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget, you're not here to be better, but to be the best. Pantoufleee over.